Tesla Model 3s have been spotted, the Highland version, by the way, in the United States, covered. Why would you cover a car that we all know exactly what it looks like? Everyone's baffled. They're saying, Tesla, what are you doing? We've already seen this car. This doesn't make sense. But actually, it does make sense. I think this is the reason why Tesla have been covering up the new Model 3 Highland in the US. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. Great to see you. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. A big thank you to our Patreon supporters, YouTube members as well. I'll put links in the description to either of those platforms. Now, of course, this channel, we really couldn't do it without you, so I really appreciate your support. The Tesla Model 3 Highland. It's got a few big improvements. Previous version, I personally think if you can get a cheap Model 3 now today, I wouldn't do it. I'd get the new version. That's my opinion. I think it's significantly better, especially things like the suspension. The noise inside the car has been significantly suppressed. The range has improved. What I mean by range improved? Apparently, range has improved by 8% on the European WLTP cycle. So what is the new range of the Tesla? Well, we don't yet know the range of the Model 3 Performance. In fact, we don't know anything about the Model 3 Performance yet because it hasn't been revealed. Little clue there. But the range of the new version of the Model 3 in the standard variant is actually 344 miles. That's 554 kilometers. That's in Europe, not in other places. It's different for some reason in other places. Anyhow, the long range variant can do 421 miles or 678 kilometers on a full charge. And keep in mind the rear wheel drive version has one less motor. So it's got the rear wheel drive motor. The long range variant, which can do obviously a lot more range, has two motors. It's got a lot more power as well. Big difference between those two models. The difference though is the battery pack. The standard range variant, the cheaper version, it's got a lithium iron phosphate battery in every country, including the United States, including Canada, including Australia, Europe, China, everywhere. It comes with a lithium iron phosphate battery pack now from CATL. The long range variant doesn't. It comes with ternary batteries from different manufacturers depending on which country you're in. I believe the Chinese made one has LG Chem or LG Energy Solutions battery cells in it, which are a bit more iffy, but Tesla seems to have not really had many problems with those batteries, unlike some other manufacturers. So that's what's giving us the bigger range, that 421 miles. However, this image here that you're seeing that's been spotted in the United States, I don't think that it's either of those cars that I've just been talking about. And that's the reason, in my opinion, Tesla has covered it up. Now, if you look kind of more closely at the image, I think you can see that it's got slightly more aggressive wheels, especially that tire at the back. That tire looks like a wider profile rim to me. This may not be the case, but it looks that way. And I think the reason that Tesla has covered this vehicle up is because this is the Model 3 Performance. And it looks different. Tesla haven't yet revealed the Model 3 Performance anywhere. We don't know what it looks like. So that is the only logical reason. I've seen so many bizarre reasonings from people with all these wacky ideas saying, oh, it's a customer car. They've covered it up because they don't want it to get scratches for a customer. Yeah, no, very unlikely. I've read about 50 different so-called potential reasonings. In my opinion, it's most likely this is the new Model 3 Performance. How much power will it have? What will be the specs? Well, no one really knows, but there are some rumors that Tesla's been working on a tri-motor version of the Model 3 Performance. No idea if that's true, but if it was, that would be kind of interesting and exciting. It's something Tesla likes to do, right? To really kind of stand out with a Model S Plaid. That's a real standout vehicle, and it certainly got the company a lot of free media. So, where was this car spotted? Well, this was seen wearing front and rear bumper covers in Morgan Hills in California by an ex-user. Well, X is obviously formerly called Twitter, called ThorTR29. Now, Morgan Hills is around 1 hour away from Tesla's Fremont factory in Northern California, and that is where Tesla currently build the existing version of the Model 3 and where they are putting in place production to build the new version of the Model 3. When will the new version of the Model 3 be available in the US? Well, I don't think it's going to be very long. I think maybe 1 or 2 months. And the reason I say is because Tesla has discounted the existing Model 3 so low in the US. They're $37,000 now. I don't think Tesla wants to do that if they don't have to, but likely it's because the new version is coming out pretty soon. Now, this isn't the first version you've seen in the US. Camouflage sightings of the Highland. We saw heaps of them, but those all were seen before the Highland was revealed, right? So this is the first time we've seen a camouflage version of the Highland in the United States after the reveal. So after the reveal, it doesn't make sense, right? But it would make sense if this is in fact what I suspect it is, which is the new Model 3 Performance. Now, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.